a second. We're good.
Okay. Substitutions into the game. 17 for Minichog comes off. Number 13 goes in.
I can't hear you. You can hear me? All right, we're good then.
Ball goes into the middle. Save for keeper Emerson Vino, who looks to counter. And
I like it. Quickly get it out.
punt out of the back to Souza, who will go up over the top. Well challenged by Ainsley Holden. Good pressure from the back by Holden.
Grace Moore, nice step by Grace. And Minichog's off down to the corner.
Butler tries to close the angle. The ball goes middle. And
just wide.
Just missed. Spartans were fortunate there. That ball made it through to a runner.
Yeah, I can't be letting that happen. The girls are marking up on them and get in front of them. Don't let them get a body on it. Substitutions in: Anna Martin for Grace Moore, Sabina for Bella White, and Addie Jordan for Emma Sosa.
That was too close for comfort, Jeff. They gotta, as you said, gotta account for those runners and make sure we don't give any clean looks in that close.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you have to get a body in front of that. They can't be having a clean look at the goal.
Minichog with a throw in at midfield. Stevens wins the ball.
And Martin gets it back. Out of bounds. East Meadow throw in. Nice seeing the East Meadow youth girls out there tonight. It's always good to have ball girls out there.
It certainly is. We see the next generation of talent that will be filling this field. The ball goes through and looks like it will run the distance for an East Meadow goal kick.
We are missing a normal ball girl that we have every year. I don't see her out there. I think she's getting a little old for that now.
It could be. I'll have to check in with her at a later date. I think she may be in the stands here with her friends somewhere.
There you go. Could always count on her at the end of the game to make sure the ball took a longer time to get in.
A little longer time to get in, yes. I think that was a trick she
well coached.
Learned from her older sister, perhaps. So ball goes up out of the back from Kenna Marino, and it's out for a Minichog throw-in. Holden seems to have moved up to a midfield position for Minichog at this point.
Mac will go right through it.
Terrific pressure, so fast, so strong. That'll be an East Meadow throw-in. Butler looks to throw. Whitwer plays the ball back to Roman. Roman looked to have a crack, just deep dispossessed as she was about to have I think a big strike at the ball. Kenna Marino doesn't win the tackle, but does impede the progress of the Minichog player.
Gets called for it. That's all right. It's a good call.
Well
out there
played.
In the 35-yard line. Does no damage, really. Just slows down the breakaway. So a good play by Kenna.
Well played, smart to reset your defense. Well done. Troublesome ball in the air. Not won by anyone and not controlled by a real scrum there.
Who cleared that out? Was that Anna Martin or Jill Stevens cleared it out?
Goal kick. I'm not sure. Those high looping balls in the air are always problematic.
Yeah, especially if you don't get a head on it and it just bounces around. And Gabby Diascoli coming in for Eve Butler, Bella White in for Ari Goldman, and Emma Sosa back in for Mac Whitwer.
In this early season, Coach Gary has shown himself very willing to make those changes and keep fresh legs on the field with substitutions in a number of spots throughout the field.
Yeah, it's good. The girls are still coming in at different positions, trying to get the right lineups out there and everything like that. And it's always good when you have girls that can play multiple positions.
Exactly right. And with those fresh legs, good chance to continue to apply pressure. Corner kick, well done, nicely won.
All right, this is where I think East Long Meadow can be dangerous this year compared to in years in the past. We have Jill Stevens out there now. We have Gabby Diascoli and Emma Sosa out there. So that's 3 tall girls that are out there. Hopefully we can get it ahead on it.
See, East Long Meadow sends a number of players forward. A
Ball
beautiful
up. Gabby
corner.
Diascoli there. Oh,
Yes, enough to interfere with.
great try by Gabby. Oh, great try. Sorry, that was Kylie Marino.
Well, it's all right. Strike from McKechnie a bit off, but the idea is right to put it back on. Chaug looks to get the ball back in play. Goalkeeper Pastrick will play it out. Good long ball, controlled by initially Chaug, but Jill Stevens with the head.
Let's keep it down and settle it and play it. There we go. Gabby Diascoli.
Yep.
I'd like to see Emma Sosa turn around, have a turn
nice
and fire.
Move.
Oh.
Slotted a nice pass in, unable to possess and turn. Those Chaug defenders are tough. It's good use of the body to win the ball and then turn by
Emma
Sosa
shot.
there. Well done.
Good idea.
Just over the top.
It's one thing I think we're seeing more of our girls do this year. They're taking, trying to shoot from in between the 20 and 30-yard line. Hopefully you get a bad hop of deflection off of somebody, and that's how most of these goals end up happening. The ball bounces around or fast breaks.
Can't score if you don't shoot.
Grace Moore back in for Anna Martin. That was a big thing the other day in the Long Meadow game is the last 5 minutes of the game, we really dominated with it. Obviously, we came back with 2 goals to win at Addie Jordan. Emma Sosa turns, back to Gabby Diascoli, nothing. And that's what really helped. We won a lot of the balls. I think it was just conditioned for earlier on in the season.
Yes.
It's always good to beat Long Meadow.
Roman with a beautiful move to turn. Oh, fakes the cross, then serves it.
Oh.
Well done. That's a corner kick.
Corner kick. Good win.
Well done. Nicely played by Anna Roman. Let's see if we can have better luck from this side. Roman will take the corner. Sets herself near the flag. East Long Meadow looks to send a number of runners. Ball goes in. Given back. Jordan turns.
Who's there? Somebody's there?
Looks to have it.
Good ball by Jordan. Nobody was there.
And not sure what the call was out of the back.
I think it was getting a push.
Push in the back. Well, in any event.
It's kind of a soft ball, but
be a call from there. We tell it like it is here.
Well, hey,
tell it like it is here in the booth at East Long Meadow.
Hey, let them play on. They've been the other day. They were good officiating. They let them play it on. They control the game, which is what we want them to do.
Ball goes all the way back to Grace Moore, who plays it out of the back in the air. That's the part that I want to try to stay away from, is that ping pong ball in the air back and forth. Grace turns nicely.
Nice little move by Grace. Gets it up to Kylie Marino.
Yep. And Chaug will have a throw in.
Another shift change. Diascoli, Anna Roman, Kylie Marino, and Sabina McKechnie are off.
And I was supposed to be paying attention to who came on. Usually you're good for that.
There's 4 of them. So it's
okay.
Mac back out. Mac and Addie Jordan up top. Emma Sosa in the midfield, along with Bella White, Eve Butler, and Mia Pichetto on the outside half.
That's expert work. That reset by the best in the business, Jeff McKechnie. Ball's loose at midfield, no real possession. Chaug looks to control it, still being fought for. Ainsley Holden looks to control. Nice turn from her. Slotted through, some good interior passing by Chaug, disrupted by Eve Butler. Sosa checking back to win the ball.
Don't let her turn.
Well done.
There we go.
Bella White denies that turn. Nicely done. Addie Jordan tracks back. Sosa as well. Ball goes to the sideline. And Butler with the good tackle. And Kenna Marino with her speed will have room to clear the field and see what's coming.
Keep driving, Kenna. Keep going.
No one stops the ball.
One more.
Goes through it. That ball's off Minichog. Ooh. I agree with Kenna Marino. I think that ball was last played by Minichog, but the officials saw it differently. Kenna can be very dangerous when she comes up out of the back like that.
One of the fastest ones on the team. So when she gets going, she can clear a lot of space real fast. Emma Sosa
turns. Whitwer looks to pressure. Back to Sousa there. And back to Marino.
We had to reset it. Don't try to force it all the time. Switch fields one more.
Back again.
That's one of the things I'd like to see him do today. I'd like to see him switch a field. We haven't had a good switch of a field
all the way through, right? Minitrog controls momentarily, but sends a very long ball, which is tracked by Grace Moore, who waits as the ball goes out of bounds, throws it back in quickly. And ball's back out of bounds. Possession returns to Minichog on the throw-in.
I believe that's Lily Dunn out there, right?
Oh, who just gone in?
Yeah, that's she's right. Yes, I think that Lily Dunn,
promising ninth grader. Ball goes through to White to give chase. Well done. Played out of bounds. 17 minutes remaining. No score here in East Longmeadow. 3 more subs for the Spartans. McKechnie, Kylie Marino, and Anna Roman coming on. And it looks like Butler, Dunn, and Pichetto coming off.
My eyesight's not good. I can't see that far side of the field.
Well,
sorry, Lily Dunn.
No,
sorry, I didn't get you when you went into the game.
That's all right. We picked her up. Well done. This is a very dangerous place for a free kick. East Longmeadow might be in business here.
Anna Roman, I'd like to see her shoot this. Her sister's at Southern New Hampshire City.
Lizzie, one of last year's captains.
Yep, she was deadly last year.
Terrific.
So let's see if Anna can take it over and do the same thing her sister did as last year. Let's see her
follow this in. Creates short ball to Bella. Oof.
Oh.
And that's why you want to see that ball go on. Now we have trouble here. This could be
it's a leg race. No problem with Kenna. Kenna just kicks the ball out of bounds.
Play it out to reset the defense.
Yeah, that's one of the good things that we have this year. We have with Kenna Marino back there on defense. You can send everybody up because not many people are going to get outrun Kenna this year.
Not in a foot race. Ball goes to Holden in the middle. Back a scrum there. Run down by Moore. Stevens plays it out for a corner kick.
Yeah, back to that kick. I'd like to see him just take a shot on that. Yeah, have a good goalie on there, but
put it in and put it in the middle and see what happens.
Yeah,
play that ball through. Especially like you were saying, with the good defense that they have, you're not going to get a ton of great looks in this game. So always looking to play.
I don't even know if do we even have a shot on that yet?
I don't know if Patrick has any saves. None that stand out in my memory. Ball played in, super service, goes all the way to the far post. Won expertly. Was that Jill Stevens that won that ball?
Jill Stevens, yeah.
Very sure-footed in the back. Bella White plays it just to move it up to midfield, out of trouble. And the Spartans will reset. Goalkeeper Emerson Vino asking for tight coverage in the back.
Kylie Marino with a through ball. Emma Sosa chasing it down.
Make them play it all the way back.
We got to get up in our positions, kind of keep them back there. Don't let them put it through like that. No turn.
Good
job by Anna Roman. Missed by McKechnie.
And the ball is out of bounds waiting for the call. I guess a Minichog throw-in. Up. Nundy not very happy on the Minichog sideline right now, not getting the movement he's looking for out of his girls. And Minichog will shield that one out. Nundy imploring the girls to simply go. Doesn't think they're getting enough offensive push. Jill looks to play the ball back to keeper Emerson Vino. Settles the ball there and distributes up the field to
nobody.
Like
This
maybe
is what we did the other day against Long Meadow. We had once we start winning those 50-50 balls, that's when we can really make things turn.
Yep. Oops. White and Jordan work together. Numbers for East Long Meadow as they go forward. Ball goes to McKenna Whitwer. Turns and looks to put the ball on net. Have it, Mac. Goes to Emma Sousa.
She tries.
Goals are going to be hard to come by today. So
yeah, it's going to have to be quick touches and play the ball to open space. I don't think we're going to be able to dribble through 5 or 6 of these girls. They're tough. So I'd like to see some give and goes, play the ball to the corner, and have that open space. A lot of open space when they're playing stopper sweeper. The corners are available, and we seem to just keep driving it right into Zariah out there.
Yeah, you don't see too much of the stopper sweeper setup. It's a vestige of a bygone era back to my day of the sweeper stopper setup with that diamond in the back.
That's because I think they're more talented.
That would certainly be a true statement.
We kind of just went out there and hit. One or two of the kids had skill. The rest of us were just
let's bump this player off the ball.
That's it.
Vino comes all the way out to the top of her box, waits and collects it to survey the field. Just under 12 minutes remaining, no score. Vino implores Numbers to go forward and gets the ball out of the back. Not controlled by East Long Meadow. I know you were saying that same thing, Jeff, about those 50-50 balls, trying to sort of really assert possession on those 50-50 balls out of the back. Nicely distributed, but no runner through. It's a tough first touch from the Minichog. Oof.
A little collision with Anna Roman, and then Addie Jordan gets knocked down. Bella White with a turn.
Time to turn.
Yeah.
Too heavy on the distribution.
Yeah. See, those ones are better off if we go to the corner on that. Bella White. All the way back to Jill Stevens.
Looks to Sousa, who does have some room to operate.
Everybody's kind of standing still. He's got to make a run for her, make some runs. And
nice turn. Oh, that was the Whitwer look to do that shoulder drop turn.
Have one.
Yep.
There you go. Good idea.
That's a handball. Ooh, that ball bounced up near the hand and arm area, which she used to control the ball, it looked like to me. So obviously the official did not see it that way. Marino contains. Well done. Delays that run. Stevens will turn. Ball goes to the middle.
Harmlessly to the middle. Take those all day long. They didn't have the numbers. Ball goes right to Anna Roman. And she just clears it out.
Substitutions again for both squads.
Eve Butler and Ari Goldman in for Kylie Marino and Bella White.
So a throw in about 25 yards out. The referee signals that he is ready for a return to play. Throw goes to the corner. Won and played out by Kenna Marino. Vino reminding Spartan defenders to stay with their marks, follow them in, no open looks. Oops. Unfortunately, just kind of bananaed off Kenna's foot for that one for another Minichog throw. This one does not go to the corner. This one goes to Holden towards the middle. Back to the thrower for a service to the middle. Nicely won by Grace Moore out of the air, and then Kenna as well. Holden gets to settle the ball, turns. Well done, nicely played.
Right through
Ari
that,
Goldman?
Ari. There you go, Ari.
Minichog continues to possess in the
there you go.
Offensive third. So she looks, but it's a 1v4.
Anna Roman bumps her off the ball. She does a really good job using her body to keep the girls away from the ball.
Oof, that's a nice ball off the side of the foot from the back, and rolls through to Pastrick in the back, who will survey the landscape and decide where the distribution will be played. Looks like a punt down the middle. It's a nice ball.
Addie with a good nudge off the ball, and she's got some real estate.
Turns to survey the territory. Gives the ball to McKechnie.
Play to feet.
Oh, Sabina with a nice distribution. Terrific field vision from McKechnie, which is something you've come to expect from the junior midfielder.
Subs Bella White in for Ari Goldman and Kylie Marino in for Anna Roman. Kylie Marino playing defense now. She's playing in the 6.
Looks
That's
like
good. It's a good spot for her. That's once again, we have so many girls that are versatile. We have our forwards playing midfielders playing defense. It's always a good problem to have.
Yep. Players that are comfortable in a number of places. A ball is served in the air through the middle.
Oh.
Jordan, keep playing.
A little bit of a handball.
Gave herself away, I think, on that one. Play till you hear that whistle, kid.
Yeah.
No worries. Pastrick resets it just at her own 18 and looks to serve the ball out. Just over 7 minutes remaining in the half. No score. Well contained. Ball goes to the middle. Chaug has, I think that's Holden as a runner. She goes unmarked, largely into the box. Picked up by Moore, who then turns her back.
Good defense. Keep her out there.
Well done. Contain in the corner. Ball gets through for a service. And played out for a corner. Looked to be contained in the corner, and then Chaug was able to play a fairly dangerous ball to the middle of the box.
When they're out there, that's why you just keep them contained, force them to pass the ball back to the defense so they can't turn around and do that.
Correct.
If you give them 5 yards and you just force them back, let them reset, and it's better for us instead of them getting across and like that, and that's right into the danger zone.
Chaug sets the corner. I think it's Ainsley Holden with a nice service, nicely won.
Jill Stevens comes out. Good job by Jill Stevens.
Close them out. Ball gets served back in. She's off. Oh, no such call. So there we go. Emerson looks to distribute. Ball goes roughly to midfield. Again, won by Chaug. Make sure that you get on the same. Make sure that the Spartans are on the same page there on that distribution. Referee has stopped the time momentarily. Has a word with Coach Gary. And the ball's back in. It's off Chaug, and it goes for an East Longmeadow throw.
I don't know if you know this, Steve, but I can lip read. And I think the official was asking Gary for a recipe for a southwestern pasta dish.
Very possible. Very possible. So get that. I have to ask Coach about that recipe later. Pinnock, I believe that is, dispossesses Whitwer. Ball's loose in midfield. Jordan looks to reestablish possession. Chaug wins again. The game's gotten a little ragged in the last minute and a half.
Yeah, I think on both sides of the field, neither one of them are passing smooth. They're just more or less into the panic mode of just kicking and running and not playing the feet.
Kenna plays that well defended. I believe she was pulled down there, but no such call.
Let it run out of bounds.
Well shielded. That's expertly defended.
Ooh, that's not what we wanted. Good save by Kenna.
Yes.
Good save. Oh, that almost went from a good shield to a corner kick real fast.
And you don't want to give up any unnecessary corners. No. Certainly this late in the half either. Ooh, well shielded by Chaug to get that ball to the middle. Got to pressure her. Too many clean looks. Vigneault saves and looks to counter. Ball goes up. pushed forward.
Mac
Whitmer
on our way. There we go,
applies the
Mac.
pressure. Sousa with the ball. We've got numbers.
So,
Go back to
have it.
had McKenna for a second.
Get down. Oh,
well, it's
that's
the right
all right.
idea.
You take those, keep shooting.
And that ball, that's the ball that you might beat her on. If you get past her, pulled out a little bit and go over the top, that might be a ball you can beat her on.
Sosa hits the ball pretty hard. It's a lot of times it might get that little knuckleball and might drop down like a Tim Wakefield type pitch.
Excellent cross-sport reference.
You
we
like that?
that.
You like that analogy? I try.
That was very well done.
For all the kids, they probably don't know who Tim Wakefield is.
Yes, a great former Red Sox pitcher recently. Very sadly, he and his wife had both passed away within a number of months of each other from cancer. But yes, a longtime Red Sox stalwart and one of the few knuckleballers left in the game.
Yep. Somebody I can relate to.
McKechnie with a nice turn, looks to distribute, goes through to White, back to McKechnie, back to White. Good combination passing. Pull it, kid. Well done, Beans, and it goes in. But the shot is the right idea.
See, that's what I'm talking about right there. That's 3 quick passes. You keep the girls off the hook. Hopefully, next time we get a little through ball and
trouble at midfield.
Sosa can get that.
Stevens waits and contains. Well done.
Good job, Joe.
That's well done by Jill Stevens to force that bad pass. Official time kept on the field in the last 5 minutes. I've got about 2.5 minutes gone. I would guess about 2.5 minutes remaining, depending on what the official has for the time.
Down the line. Oh. Got Bella White back.
Yes, let's go. Let's keep it going.
Oop.
Yes.
Let's get a little switch.
Easier sometimes if that switch is on the ground and that ball stays on the carpet. Easier to control. McKechnie with time and room to operate. Faces up against Holden. Looks to play the ball back to Moore, who will play it all the way back to Vino in the net. Vino plays it back out. Holden wins it. It looks like only momentarily as Roman has a good touch. Kenna Whitwer. Shields drops the ball back. Is that
Mia Pichetto?
Okay.
Oh.
Well done.
Nice step by Bella White. Keep going with it, kid. Have it.
Turns. Distributes. Have it, Em.
Have that, Emma. Oh, almost. Getting those opportunities. Put it to the corner.
Kenna with a nice ball through.
That's a good ball.
That's a corner.
Those are the balls I think we have to keep doing more of. Not straight up the middle, going off to the sideline on the 18. That way there. Keep Mackenzie in the net. She's where she can't come out, and Zariah Way has to stay home.
This would be in the waning moments of the first half. This would certainly be a nice place to knock one in.
And Roman with the cross.
Turn fire. Ball played again, back out. Under a minute remaining. Want to try to have that balance between a good offensive push forward, but also not getting pulled so far up that you're caught in the back this late in the half. Marino, and a crash with Stevens. That's the kind of problems you worry about when you push those. It's always hard when you push numbers forward and then recover. Ball goes through to Pastrick, and that's the half. After one half of action here in East Long Meadow, Chaug 0, East Long Meadow 0. Okay, here we are, back ready for second half action. Both teams on the field. Looks like a similar formation. I didn't note the entire starting lineup, but one change for the Spartans. Looks like keeper Emerson Vigno off and keeper Juju Gaudet on. And the Spartans possess. Goes back to Jill Stevens. Both teams at opposite ends of the field, as is customary in the soccer world, to play the second half.
Looks like East Long Meadow switched it up. We're playing still 4 in the back, but 4-3-3, keeping it Emma Sosa out wide. So it looks like we're going to keep our 3 strikers out wide for the beginning of this half, which is good.
Well noted.
Create some more space for our girls.
Ball goes down to the far corner, and it will be an East Long Meadow throw-in coming out of the back. Again, no score in the first half. We are just underway, a minute into the second half. 0-0 here in this home opener for East Long Meadow, and I believe the season opener for Chaug. Spartan faithful making some noise here in the stands below us. Gaudet with the save and the punt out. Well done. Sosa with a head. Again, difficult for East Long Meadow to maintain possession off of those clearance punts by the goalkeeper.
Headbutt to the back of the head.
Whitwer looks to distribute the ball back to Marino, outside to Moore. Intercepted by Chaug as they work down the left flank. Ball goes inside, or outside in rather. And Aroma with a good dispossession and with some room to move. Sent Sosa with a nice ball forward. Ooh,
that's a good matchup.
Shoulder to shoulder.
I'd like to see more of that matchup this game. Let's get Emma Sosa one-on-one with Zariah.
That was that is a clash of the Titans. Oh, these were not Spartans. These were some Chaug infiltrators coming through.
Well, it's good to see Kevin McGee doesn't just throw East Long Meadow kids out of the games. He can throw Chaug kids out of the games as well. So good job, Kevin McGee.
Roman possesses in the corner and drops the ball back into the middle. Controlled in the back as Chaug builds out. Stepped on but not controlled. Opportunity to get the ball wide for Chaug with some space.
Kelly Cronin takes it in, gets a shot on net, just wide.
Things had opened up a little bit there, a little bit more open field than the Chaug offense had seen in a while. And it looks like Jill Stevens will send the ball out of the back on this East Long Meadow goal kick. Bella shields off and the ball goes through. Oops. Misplayed by Chaug, controlled by Mac Whitwer, who's now working her way out of a double team trap. Ball is still loose in a scrum at midfield, controlled by Chaug. Pushed outside and then back in. Well done.
Offsides. Could have been a little bit of trouble on that one. We're now with a 4 flat back with Eve Butler and Grace Moore on the outsides and Jill Stevens and Kenna Marino in the middle.
Jill plays the ball out of the back. Won by Chaug on the head. Room to turn. Still room to turn. Probably too big a cushion for some of these Chaug attackers. Nicely contained by McKechnie. Oops, nice move there by 2. The ball goes back to the middle and played out of the back by Roman. Ball goes back in off of Ainsley Holden's foot. Saved by Gaudet, who collects the ball to play it out. Another ball controlled well this time. Fought for possession. Sosa goes through. Sosa works Holden, 2 terrific players there. She beats Holden, gets to the inside, slots the ball through. Oh, a very cheeky shot, tries to put it near post and almost got it. Well done to cover that post.
Like that. Get the ball out wide to Emma Sosa. Let her go one-on-one with a defender.
Oops.
Addie Jordan with a steal. Oh, almost. I like it. Putting a lot of pressure on the Minnechaug players, making things happen.
Man, that is a tough place to stay home on near post on when Pastrick had that, just because you don't think anyone's going to try to sneak it in that tiny of a window, and she almost got it. Nice shot from Sosa and well played by Pastrick as well. Zariah Ray with pressure from Addie Jordan, who causes a mistouch. Good pressure, good things happen as Ray plays the ball out under pressure from Jordan. Referee stops the action, delays the throw in. Looks like we've got an East Long Meadow sub coming on.
Anna Martin for Eve Butler.
Referee gives the signal to resume action. Minnechaug wins the ball and plays it out. Possessed by Minnechaug, but really not any numbers forward for them.
Kenna Marino tracks it down and kicks it out of bounds.
Played back in quickly. The throw-in was a quick throw by Minnechaug. Well defended by, I believe, is that Ari Goldman? No, was that Bella White?
No, Bella White.
The later it gets, the worse my identification of players is. White has the ball again.
There you go. It's through
Plays
ball.
the ball through.
Mac wins it.
Controls. Oof.
Cut back.
Well done. Zoe Pinnock, I believe, with the stop there.
Bella White steps up.
And a ball won by Minnechaug in the midfield, but played harmlessly through as a long ball like that. Nundy stalks the Minnechaug sideline and looks less than pleased at that wasted opportunity by the Falcons.
Gabby Discoli and Kylie Marino in for Anna Roman and Mac Whitwer.
Ball is turned and won by Sousa. Good fight for that ball. Jordan checks back. McKechnie has it in a tight window. Distributes to Sosa, who steps through. Again, more play at midfield, unsettled. Bella White wins the ball. I believe that's off Minnechaug. I believe that's a red throw. Indeed it is. Spartan throw in just short of midfield. Long ball sent in the air. Jordan won by Zoe Pinnock. Good pressure from Bella White. More midfield possession.
Through ball. Could be dangerous. Marino locks it down and kicks it harmlessly out of bounds. Hopefully those don't keep going like that. They keep getting these nice little through balls, and hopefully one time it doesn't get through. I like it. We're having a little bit more possession this half, which is
a lot of possession in midfield, yes. And it looks like you said, it does look like Minnechaug has made a concerted effort to try to send some longer balls to the corner, try to stretch the Spartan defense out a little bit further. Ball goes up in the air, played by both teams, and out of bounds. Spartans, it'll be a Minnechaug throw-in, 25 yards out. Kenna Marino plays it out. Holden has time to look and operate. Nice cutback, shoots, and saved by Gaudette. Gaudette plays the ball out, bounces at midfield, and goes by Kylie Marino. Sousa goes through the play it herself. In a foot race with Holden. Plays the ball to the middle. Dangerous ball. Crowd looking for a handball there. It certainly looked to be bouncing in the midsection area. No such call forthcoming from the official.
Once again, that ball, we got to get at least a body on those balls, even if you don't get a body on the ball, but at least be there to shield the ball. Don't give Minnechaug an easy opportunity to just get the ball going in their direction. Correct. Back to the other way.
Roman wins the throw-in by playing that ball off of a Minnechaug player. Grace Moore waits for a ball for the throw-in, and one of the ball girls gets that ball to her. Half an hour remaining here in East Long Meadow. Still a scoreless tie, 0-0 at this point between East Long Meadow and Minnechaug. Kylie Marino with the ball in the corner, has a chance to turn it.
Nice cutback.
Turns and serves. Jill Stevens playing a high line to win that ball back. Plays it back in. And Minnechaug looks to push numbers forward. Again, playing that outside ball on that far right side of the field. They're attacking right, going down. A lot of balls, it looks like they're feeding to Cronin down that right-hand side. One of their veteran players here in Minnechaug.
Yeah, she's a quick girl, so I would think they just want to keep funneling it down to her and get across. Everything that they're doing so far is pretty harmless, which is good. Let's keep it that way. Great ball. Oh,
just a little too wide.
Maybe not.
The idea was good. The idea was good.
Right.
Spartans win the ball out of the air, continue with a play off of Whitwer's foot. Looks to go back to Marino, who plays it to McKechnie, who plays it all the way back to Gaudette. Gaudette waits, settles the ball.
Get out wide.
Looks for an opportunity, plays it out wide. Plays that ball out wide to Anna Martin. I couldn't tell who that was. Plays the ball out wide to Anna Martin, and the Spartans play the ball out. Minnechaug with a throw in about 30 yards out. Ball goes in, won by McKechnie, who plays a nice ball to Kylie Marino, who then plays a ball a little too heavy and long to Zariah Ray in the back for Minnechaug. Counters quickly. Nicely done and dispossessed by Bella White. Got to step through? Almost. Sabina does make that step through, gives an excellent distribution to lead Sousa to the goal.
There
Beautiful 1-2.
Oh! That's more like it. That's what we need to see more of. Emma Sosa with that one touch and just rip it. She can shoot that from 20, 30 yards out. Just keep doing that. Eventually, hopefully one will fall.
Because her father won't shout her out, we'll say that that was a beautiful shot by Sousa, but it was wonderfully set up in midfield by a possession and a perfect distribution from Sabina McKechnie.
Every once in a while, a mouse finds a piece of cheese. A blind mouse finds a piece of cheese.
Spoken like a dad. That's exactly how it goes. Momentary trouble there was avoided with some good back check play by Kenna Marino. Minnechaug throw goes to the corner, stepped in front again by Marino.
Souvenir. That's how you get more people to the games.
Say with the balls, that's it.
Ball goes into the crowd, you get a souvenir. I like it.
To speak to Mr. McGee about seeing if we can factor that in and budget in a few of those souvenir balls.
Hey, we're getting a new school for $100 and something million. You can turn around and spend a couple $100 extra bucks on the balls.
Ball's out of bounds. There would look to be some question about whether that would be a corner or a goal kick, but the referee signals that it will be a goal kick from the back. 3 substitutions on for East Long Meadow as Kylie Marino, Bella White, and Anna Roman come off. Jill Stevens plays a good goal kick out of the back. Anna Roman controls and looks for Emma Sousa.
Nice touch, way to bring the ball down.
Nowhere for her to turn. Finds McKechnie. Turns the ball forward. Distributes to Jordan in the middle.
Handball.
Wow. Going in.
I would let that play out a little bit and see what happens, but
perhaps wait a second to see if there were an offensive advantage for East Long Meadow. Well, doesn't happen that way. So East Long Meadow will have a chance to play a dead ball reset free kick set piece from about the 30-yard line. Looks like it's going to be Anna Roman again. Now, last time she played this ball short to Bella White. It looks like this time this ball's going to go on, Jeff.
I like that. Much better. Just put it on net and crash it.
There it is.
Crash it.
Pressure through. Nice shot, saved cleanly by Pastrick, who builds out of the back with a rollout. Minichog breaks out of the back. Nicely contained by Grace Moore. Stepped on by Sabina McKechnie. Looks to find Sosa, just misses the connection. That'll be an East Long Meadow throw-in. Grace looks to get the ball back in. Sabina looks to turn, gets the ball to Roman.
Good
Distributes.
switch.
Yep.
Nice touch by
Ooh,
Mac.
what a beautiful
There you go,
turn.
Mac. Stay with it, Mac.
Oh, contact just outside the box. The referee signals to play on. Oh,
almost.
Whitwer has some absolutely devastating turns when she touches the ball, settles, and goes to goal.
She's quick with that, too. She's real quick when she gets that ball. She takes one little touch and tries to go right by the girls. Mia Pichetto in for Emma Sosa. Kelly Cronin out for Chaug, and I can't see.
I didn't see it. Who went in? I didn't see.
Any glasses, 25. I don't even think there's 25 on it.
We'll get some information. We'll have our extensive staff in the stats department get on that momentarily.
That could be a 28.
We'll continue to work on that as we're going through. Ball's batted back and forth in the midfield, sent deep. Zariah Ray looks to control. Plays an uncharacteristically high ball out of the back. And East Long Meadow will go quickly on the throw. Anna Roman gets it back in. Again, some of this back and forth ball out of the air. Nothing settled and contained for sustained possession. Want to try to bring that ball down. Sabina looks to win it. Battle with Holden. She back checks to get the ball. Excellent. Well done. And kind of plays the ball forward. 23 minutes remaining. No score here at East Long Meadow High School. Ball goes through. Jordan puts all kinds of pressure on Ray. Looks to shield. Jordan wins the ball. Beautifully done.
Have it.
Pichetto, is that Mia?
That's Mia, yeah.
Looks to go back to Grace Moore with a, I don't think that's exactly the touch Grace wanted. Time for East Long Meadow to settle. Nundy from the Minichog sideline telling Zariah to come up and play a higher line, not to hang so far back. Goldman continues to be a menace and wins the ball back. Very good. Goes to McKechnie in the middle. No time for Sabina to operate. Roman with a hit at midfield that the referee said was a bit outside the rules of play. So the ball will be left at the Minichog 45 to be played forward by Ainsley Holden. Back to Holden, looking for a seam. Grace Moore. McKechnie this time has time to turn, gives the ball to Roman.
Switches field. Oh, those are the ones you're hoping it gets through the other side, and then Mac will be off. There you go, back to back.
Plays a nice ball to McKechnie, who goes through to either Mac or Addie Jordan.
Last 10 minutes, we're definitely winning more of these 50-50 balls in the middle, and you can tell now we're getting a little bit more possession with the ball, which is good.
McKechnie to Whitwer, who goes right to Jordan. That's a tough tackle. I'm not sure she played the ball first. Referee obviously thought that she did. Jill Stevens looks to distribute down the sideline. Whitwer, as she always does, gives chase and makes it difficult for the Minichog backfield. Jill with a couple of touches to control. Indeterminate possession at midfield at this point. Minichog comes out with it. Number 7 comes through as a runner from the back. Drops back to Holden, who is nearly dispossessed by a quick charging, hard charging Pichetto, but the ball comes up along the outside corner. Stevens disrupts play in the middle. Roman misses her first touch, but wins the second. Looks for a long ball. No one on the other end of that one, but the ball is out of harm's way, and Chaug will start with a throw-in from their own defensive end. Waiting for some substitutions here. Looks like Ari Goldman coming out, Eve Butler coming out. I paid no attention to who was going in, so that is poor announcing on my part.
Bella White and
Well, that's at least one. That's good.
Kylie Marino.
Nice
Two.
ball from Emma Sosa. Addie Jordan fights, goes through to Bella White, who goes forward, has a shot. The ball goes up. Saved by Pastrick. Ball tailed off just a little bit at the end, but it was a good idea and it was a good strike. That ball goes off of Grace Moore's head, collected by Kenna, who then plays it forward to Jill Stevens. Back to Bella White. Goes back to Stevens in the middle, who plays a little bit, presses higher. Distributes a nice ball through to Sosa, who shields to possess and keep it. Goes to Mac Whitwer, looks at goal. Dispossessed by Ray. But one again, good pressure by the Spartans as Bella White wins it back. Ball pinballs around a little bit and is up in the air. Taken out by Kenna Marino, who goes to Emma Sousa, who looks to turn on Holden. She does. Slot that through. Plays the ball through for a save for Pastrick. Punt goes to midfield, countered by Anna Roman, who sends it right back to Pastrick and net. That punt not as good as the previous one, but still won and controlled by Chaug. Pressure is there, however. Bella White forces that ball forward, sees Addie Jordan, goes outside to Emma Sousa, who looks to take the outside defender.
Definitely stepping up our game right now, winning a lot of these balls, passing the ball good. I think we're going to get one. We're due up right here. I have a feeling we're going to get one.
This defender for Chaug, number 7, Lily Sergenko, I watched her play in a scrimmage against Munson last week. She's only a 9th grader according to the roster. She is a very, very smart player.
Yeah, it looks like they switched her up with Ainsley Holden.
Looks like
earlier on they moved Ainsley Holden to midfield.
Grace Moore comes up for the throw-in. East Longmeadow continues to press a very high line with their backs, perhaps trying to force the issue and see if they can get a goal. Shielded out by number 15, Zoe Pinnock, and it'll be a goal kick for Chaug.
Other than in the first half where they had just missed wide on our net, there really hasn't been too much danger as far as shots or anything goes. Everything's been, we're getting shots from far out, but nothing that either keepers have to make a really tough.
Like I said, maybe the best opportunity of the game was that one that Sosa almost slotted near post. But that was about it.
I forgot about that.
Well, because that was really about it.
We haven't been tested this half. I just hope something doesn't slide through.
Well, that's the worry that you have in a
high
scoreless
foot
game.
On that one. There you go.
Well called by Chairman of Officials, Jeff McKechnie from the booth.
I would have pulled multiple muscles if I ever tried to do that. Multiple. Probably muscles I never knew I had.
Jill Stevens on the restart sends people forward. Ball goes up and just about gets to the 18. Sosa looks to control. Turns outside, continues to take the defender outside, gets around the corner, gets her hips around it, plays through, that's a corner. Ooh,
oh.
I don't think so. I am not sure. If we went back to the truck in Bristol and had the replay there, I think that I'm not certain that was a goal kick, but we'll see. In any event, all that matters is what the referee saw. No VAR, so there we go.
I don't think too many fans seemed upset, so it might have been just us.
Maybe it's just me. The longer the game goes, that can be how it goes. 15 and a half minutes remaining.
Oh, good head ball by Jill Stevens to get around the body to get a head on it.
Ooh. Through ball to Sosa doesn't quite get there. That was Kylie Marino playing the ball long. And a goal kick. Ball goes to midfield. And we'll wait for a referee's call. Says it's a Minichog throw. Minichog throws it in quickly on the restart. Looks like another Minichog throw as well. East Long Meadow continues to retreat and reestablish defensive positioning. One out of the air by Jill Stevens. And now played out by Kylie Reno, I believe. Minichog takes a little more time on this throw-in. Waits for not quite so quick a restart. Gets the ball back in. Ball bounces around loosely. And goalkeeper Juju Gaudet calls it. Makes the save and sends people forward. Minichog plays the ball to the outside. Nice 1-2 touch, although is that touch too much? Nicely maintained on possession there. Minichog goes forward, but offside. Ooh. In this two-man referee system that they play in Massachusetts high school, offside is a very difficult call. Much easier when you have the system with the center referee and the two assistants with the flags on the sideline, but not so here in Massachusetts high school ball.
No, but we do get them in 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade.
My 8th grade team with playing tomorrow will also have these. Yes,
they'll have exactly. 3 of them.
Okay, a throw in from very, very deep in the corner for East Long Meadow. Looks like Kenna Marino. Emma Sousa checks back. Ball out again for another Minichog throw-in.
This game doesn't seem as physical as the game the other day against Long Meadow.
I would agree with that. No, that's correct. Foot on it from Anna Roman. Fight for possession. Bella White plays it out for a regroup.
Magnet over here. Ball once it seems like once the ball goes out of bounds, it just stays.
Continues to play right back to this side.
Throw-ins over and over again.
I know you had talked about seeing more of those switches of fields, Jeff. We just haven't seen it. Have not seen it enough probably in the second half here. Really from either team probably. Lily Sergenko looks to throw the ball in, waits for a good run, leads her forward into the corner. Off of East Long Meadow for another Minichog throw.
Talk about packing the box. We have like 10 bodies right here, right within 10 yards of the ball.
Correct. Ball goes back to the middle. Gaudet tries to make the save, can't get to it.
Wow, we got away with that one.
Top.
We got away with that one.
Fortunate to come away still with the scoreless draw at this point. East Long Meadow will have to regroup and play on from here. It's important to counter and take advantage of something like that and try to then capitalize and see if you can quickly counter with a goal. White looks to play long to Sousa, doesn't get there.
We need to get the ball back the other way. The momentum seems to have shifted now with Chaug keeping the ball down in our end of the area.
Sergenko looks to get the ball to number 12, McKenna Sacco, trying to seal off Kenna Marino, but is unsuccessful.
Timeout.
Called by someone. I'm not sure if that was a Minichog timeout or an East Long Meadow timeout. So with 11 minutes and 21 seconds remaining, score remains Minichog 0, East Long Meadow 0. Okay, we're back in action momentarily after the timeout. Just over 11 minutes left, a scoreless tie between the Minnechaug Falcons and the East Long Meadow Spartans. The East Long Meadow throw to get things restarted. The referee winds the clock, and we're back in business. Mac Whitwer looks to go. Played out off of Addy Jordan, and Minnechaug looks to build going forward. Ken Marino collects and plays the ball out for a better look as we reset defensive numbers.
The ball last 5 minutes has just been tucked in this corner. I think if we can, somebody either way, either side just gets a switch on the field, we can.
That could be a deciding factor.
Kylie Marino sends one upfield.
It's going to be one-on-one between Ray and she plays it before McKechnie can get there.
Good touch by Zariah Ray with a nice head ball.
Ball goes outside to the far side of the field for Minnechaug, contained by Kylie Marino. Played to the middle, number 20, a nice rip. Parried and saved by Juju Gaudet. Juju throws out to build to Sabina. Sabina McKechnie looks. Distributes to Kylie Marino out of the back. Doesn't like her look, turns and goes back. Jill Stevens pushes the ball forward. Kind of to a space there between two East Longmeadow players. Pastrick comes all the way out. Plays a good ball down the sideline that stays in. Well done.
Good shield by Bella White.
Yep. Bella plays it back. Stevens looks. Distributes to Grace Moore.
Let's get out wide, girls. There we go.
Ooh, that's off of Minnechaug.
Some of the fans aren't happy with that call. Addie Jordan gets a little how you do, nudge.
Grace Moore throws a nice ball to the corner. Addie Jordan makes a good move. That's well played. Serve.
Somebody there.
Oh, finish.
Oh, Mac just kicks it just over the net. What a great job. That's what happened. Get the ball down the corner. Nice cross by Addie Jordan.
Yep.
Kenzie comes out with a nice punch out. Didn't quite get it out far enough. And Mac Whitwer, the shot just went high.
Yeah, that all started with that quick throw in that Grace threw to the corner and then got Addie free for a good. Addie was able to get her hips around the ball for a nice cross. It was well done. Jill Stevens sends one up into McKenna Whitwer, who looks to turn and press. She gets held by Ray. Goes just wide.
Hey, keep it up, Mac. Keep up the pressure.
There is a horn. There's a horn. That's not his job.
The referee has to do the substitution. There hasn't been a horn the whole game.
Ref does that.
Sorry, I just was giving Nundy commentary from the booth. Coach Nundy Gonsalves looking for a horn, which has been non-existent for the last
50 years.
72 minutes.
Yeah, it's not your fault.
We don't have the new school like Minnechaug does. And then, you know what? We'll put it on the bucket list of things to have for next year. We can't get our horn to work for our basketball teams, never mind soccer teams. So
here we are, regrouping. Throw comes out of the back. East Longmeadow controls. Goes back to Marino, who serves to McKechnie. Ball goes off her foot to number 30 for Minnechaug midfield.
Little tie. Ooh.
Minnechaug awarded a free kick there. They elect to have a quick restart, serve the ball back in quickly. 7 minutes and 15 seconds remaining. No score between the Falcons and the Spartans. Sosa looks to turn. Right idea, just didn't get quite all the way through. Ball gets played wide. Grace Moore closes out. Nicely done. Lily Slojenko comes up to look for the throw for Minnechaug. Looks to try to find McKenna Sacco. Is that 17, McKenna Sacco?
No, that's Kelly Cronin.
Oh, that's Kelly Cronin, 12 is Sacco. Sorry, thank you. Be another Minnechaug throw. Now, you'll never see this call for an illegal throw-in for this spin on the ball, but if Surgenko gives the next one, that ball is totally, well, not as bad as the last one. But ball goes up high, no pressure, and coming down with the ball and sure-handed is Juju Gaudet. Bella White looks to play the ball through. Oop. Good offensive pressure there by Minichog to win that ball. Hold the ball here, wait for numbers, look for a place to distribute. Gaudet tries to collect it before it goes out. An unfortunate bounce for a Minichog corner kick. 5.5 minutes remaining by the time the corner comes in. This is a place where you really want to make sure you're well marked and tight, because at this point,
yeah, this could be dangerous.
Any goal could be the game here. So you might want to look to counter. If Isla Meadow wins the ball, the deepest defender for Minichog is Zariah Ray at the offensive 40-yard line. So win it and counter. Ball is played out.
Kylie Marino kicks it out. There we go.
Let's go. See if we can get some numbers
High
here.
Foot.
Sosa looks to operate.
You got room. You got
Jordan
two
coming
girls.
through. Jordan coming through. It goes through to Jordan.
Oh, just
She'll get there.
reach.
She'll get there. She'll get there. Jordan collects.
Gets
serves
across.
it back.
Oh.
Through to.
Oh.
Lock
Just
it in.
through.
Yeah, right idea.
I like that. It's a good through ball. Started in the back with Kylie Marino, moved its way up. And Sosa had a nice pass.
It's exactly the kind of counterattack you want on a deep ball like that. Well done. Grace Moore with the throw. Goes to Addie Jordan. Back to Grace. Sends it forward to between Sosa and Whitwer, who has a touch on it. Shields it off.
Nice.
Beautiful ball.
Oh, what a great pass by Mack.
Beautiful,
and a great shot
and a great strike by
White.
Bella White. And that's a corner. That's a corner.
No, the official is down there. Close. Look close.
Wow.
What a great save by McKenzie. That was a great save.
Wow. Terrific save. What a beautiful 1-2 combination. The settle and pass from McKenna.
So we have an injury out on the field.
Oh. Terrific set and serve by McKenna Whitwer, and a great strike by Bella White. It was, as you mentioned, it was a terrific save by Pastrick to keep this a scoreless tie.
That's 2 times in this quarter that we had a close opportunity with Addie Jordan streaking down the sideline and getting a nice cross off.
The Minichog player who was injured is now up and standing on the sideline, so we're happy to see that. We hope she's okay. Ball comes down from Minichog down the middle of the field. Sacco looks to distribute. She does. Ball goes through. Saved by Gaudet. I believe that was Kelly Cronin that had the shot on that one. Ball goes through again. Opportunity for Whitwer, but she's held. Again, not called. That ball is off of a head, so Gaudet could pick it up and play it with her hands, and she does. About 3.5 minutes, of course. Official time will be at the discretion of the official. So we'll have to wait and see. But certainly we are in crunch time here. Oh, Ray.
Mack Whitwer on it. She can't pick it up. Oh, good hustle by Mack Whitwer on that.
Good pressure here by Grace Moore. Nicely contained by Minichog. Sacco looks to play it by Kenna Marino, but she cannot. Have a Minichog throw in here from Surgenko, who goes to controlled by Sacco, back to Ainsley Holden. Ooh, Minichog gets a through ball, but offside.
Luckily, we got an offsides call on that one. Kenna Marino quickly gets it in, gets away with a rolling ball.
White with room to turn.
Ooh.
Off of Cronin's
Take a
face.
hand. Well, I guess you can.
Nice ball, well lofted to Sosa. Steaming through, has a chance. Can she get her hips around it?
Oh.
Great opportunity. A good ball from Bella White, who was the recipient or the beneficiary herself of a terrific serve from Mack Whitwer earlier. She's the one with the distribution there to Sosa, almost.
We had 70 minutes of pretty quiet parts of the game, and now both teams are just coming down, taking shots left and right. It's good to see. high intensity play on both teams.
Good step by Eve Butler, who plays the ball down the field. I believe that was off of Addie. I think that's a white throw.
The final 2 minutes of the game will be held in the field.
The official will keep the last 2 minutes.
He says, nope, 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 bring it back.
Sergenko goes to Holden. Holden looks to distribute. Sacco is unable to control it cleanly, but then turns to find it. Bella White applies the pressure, pops back up. Emma Sosa coming back to the ball to win that ball. That is a huge advantage for us if Sosa checks back to win that ball. A little too heavy for Whitwer on the touch. Minichog throw in. Again, inside of 2 minutes with no score here in East Long Meadow between Minichog and your hometown Spartans. Minichog has a chance to serve to the middle. Ball goes to McKenna Sacco. She has a chance to get her hips around it, but nothing dangerous. Ball is long and out of play for a goal kick.
We have either what, minute left?
I have under a minute at this point. Again, that's of course at the referee's discretion, but I have under a minute. Have Sabina giving excellent pressure on Holden, is pushed down, probably should have gotten the call. That looked like a little more than shoulder to shoulder. Bella White tracks back.
There you go. Good
Excellent
work by
win.
Bella White. Way to come back.
And it certainly looked like it. McKechnie with time if she can get the touch. Unfortunate, unlucky, good pressure from Minichog as well. Kelly Cronin.
Wow, good. What a great play by Kylie Marino. Kylie Marino, yes. Great play by the freshman.
Corner kick.
He's not calling a PK on that,
No,
is he?
I believe he stopped it just in
Or
order
just
to
stop the clock.
I think he stopped the clock with 12 seconds remaining in order to get the ball in. This corner kick will probably be, I would imagine there'll be a corner and then a clear to decide the game. East Long Meadow has to win this corner kick. They have to win the corner. Send it out, and I would imagine
There
that
you go,
will
Bella
be
White.
your game. 5. Clear it, clear it, clear it.
There we
Final
go.
save.
What a hard fought
Well done.
tie by both teams. Get to play them one more time. That'll be a good matchup next time we see them.
People got their money's worth today. For the home opener, your final score here from East Long Meadow is the Minichog Falcons 0, your Spartans 0. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We'll see you again next time.
Have a good night.